Okay, good morning. We are with Gerlando Butera, a professor of our module number 9, Introduction to Claim Management for F.lli Contracts, for him to briefly introduce himself.
Thank you. Well, I'm a lawyer. I've been a lawyer for longer than I care to remember, but I've been practicing construction law disputes for over 35 years. I'm based in London, a partner of a law firm called Adelshaw Goddard, who have offices all over the UK as well as offices in the Middle East and the Far East. My own experience, as I said, I've been practicing construction law disputes for more than 35 years all over the world. I've lived in Hong Kong for a few years and practiced there, lived in Singapore and practiced there on construction disputes, all kinds of disputes. Currently doing a lot of infrastructure disputes based on F.lli contracts, but in the past I've done disputes on power station projects, commercial development projects, process plant projects, and so on. So Module 9 is concerned with the claim management under F.lli contracts, and my particular role within this module has been to teach the students about the claims that can arise, or the sorts of disputes that can arise from the provisions in clauses 1 to 4 of the F.lli conditions, which include, importantly, the provisions relating to the contractor, out of which a lot of the most important, significant disputes that I've been involved in have arisen.
Thank you, Gerardo. Just maybe a couple of words as a lawyer about the figure of a technical professional like an engineer or an architect in this kind of topics, which are contract management,
Yes.
so legally have a strong background in legal.
The clients that I'm mainly working with are major contractor organisations which have large in-house contract management teams with whom I'm interacting on a daily basis. And actually, we work very much on a team basis. So I'm as much a part of their team as their personnel are part of my team, and we work together to achieve the best result for the client. And a lot of the most important work in preparing a case to go to arbitration is being carried out by the client's in-house contract management team.
And those staff are made mainly by lawyers, engineers?
No, they're all engineers.
They're all engineers.
Yes.
Okay. So the lawyers are professional who join from outside the company, and are sort of consultant.
Yeah,
to
where I come in is typically the contracts have been signed, the project has been ongoing for a certain period, and then an issue arises, and perhaps it's going to the dispute board, or perhaps it has been to the dispute board. For example, if I think of a project that I'm advising on now, before I got involved, there had already been 4 referrals of disputes to the dispute board by the contractor's contract management team with no involvement from lawyers.
Okay, very clear.
But then the temperature of the of the tension between the parties increased, not least because the contract was terminated, and at that point they thought, right, we need to bring in some extra help to deal with these contracts. So at that point, then I, along with some people from my law firm, got involved to support the contract management team to progress the claims further to arbitration.
Okay, and last question. Module number 8 is introduction to contract management for FIDIC contracts. So, which are the main differences between contract management for FIDIC contract and claim management for FIDIC contract?
Well, contract management is about the ongoing day-to-day management of the contract, which should be aimed at making sure that the contractors, well, first and foremost, it's concerned with making sure that the project is built satisfactorily. A contractor gets paid, goes home, everybody's happy.
Satisfied.
But within that process, there are also there are also procedures that need to be undertaken to ensure that if an issue arises, then a claim can be successfully pursued by the contractor. So it's making sure that the correct notices are given, making sure that if a letter needs to be sent about a certain issue that's arisen, then the letter has been sent. It's making sure that if the contractor is going to be claiming for costs or additional time to carry out the project, that proper records are being kept of what is happening, so that when the claim is commenced, the background is there to support taking the claim forward.
Thank you very much, Gerardo.
Pleasure.
See you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you very much.